Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Forza Horizon 4 with some more racing. So, a few weeks ago now, at the Thruxton round of the British Touring Cars, they had the Mini Miglias as a support race, which was probably one of the most exciting races, or the most exciting races of the day. And now that the Mini has got a wide body kit to make it look pretty much the same as those vehicles, naturally we wanted to have a go at racing, well, these. The car was built by Gliscor, who is starting a couple of places back. It's got 150 horsepower. It's using its standard engine. It's on vintage race tyres, so it's kind of a sensible, it's a mid-ish B-class car. Hopefully, a sensible and good race car. We'll hopefully be getting some close racing. They have got quite a lot of grip. They have quite a lot of grip. The back end does occasionally do scary things, but on the most part, they're pretty good fun to drive. And we're going to lose a place here. Can I have a big dive up the inside? Yes. Will I hold on to that place? Just. Are we all going to lose out to Chris? Yep. Damn it. Sorry, Scotty. We were so busy having our own fight that we screwed it up and lost out to someone else. Oh, we're going to go 3 wide around the final corner. And we're still going to continue to fight. Now, the more we fight like this, of course, in a one-mate race, the more the leaders will bugger off. Longbow's got to the front and is being unchallenged pretty much. We will run out of gears at about 120-ish. I thought I was going to have trouble on the curb. I just got away with that one. There's a really big, angry pack of cars. Very, very big, angry pack of cars. Behind us, not quite what you want to see. Don't tap the wall through there, you muppet. That's going to put me maybe under threat coming towards this next corner. I mean, third, not a bad start for me. All things considered, yeah, could have been much worse than that. Chuck the Mini in. Now, I have no doubt with the wide body kit on this, with the size tyres, I don't actually know what size tyres it gets to, but considering the Mini is normally a pretty immensely fast car, with the wide body kit on, I imagine this thing is going to be immensely OP in certain classes. I also have absolutely zero doubt that given some race tyres and a bit of rain, this thing would fall over at the slightest mention of a curb. But we've not got any rain, and vintage race tyres probably won't quite give us enough grip for that. We're going to have another big look down into the first corner. I think we might get this one done here. It's still not quite fully completed. There we go, we're up to second. Now, we need a little bit of a lift through there. We need a little bit more of a lift than that through there, which I say surprises me. I thought I might have got away with that lap around, but not quite. That is such an angry, angry pack of cars going on. No, don't take out that fence. Oh, that's cost me a load of momentum. Oh, don't hit the lamppost. Now, street furniture in these is dangerous. Small and light cars do tend to get murdered quite nicely by street furniture, so you don't want to be hitting lampposts, you don't want to be hitting railings and fences and any of that sort of thing. There is all of the road and a bit of the footpath and a little bit more is being used by the cars behind. We've actually got a nice little bit of a gap. I might end up having myself here in quite the no man's land, although I don't lock the brakes up towards the first corner like a fool. That's less than ideal. It might be able to get flat through it. I feel like you should be able to be flat through here, but not quite. That's a lot of sliding from a front-wheel drive vehicle through there. Yeah, they are lively. They are very lively cars. I was trying a slightly different line and a bit more bravery, and that was not a good idea either. Annoyingly, Longbow is that sort of distance away when nothing's really changing. I can't catch. I don't have the time to catch, barring a really, really big mistake. But you still kind of want to try and see if you can, go for a fastest lap or something. I did see Ninetales was around behind us at one point. Ninetales has ended up down in 9th after all of this. I mean, we are coming towards the end of the race, and still first to 12th is covered by about 10 seconds, which is always the sign of a good series, especially with all the battling going on and how much Longbow has been able to run in relative clean air. Is a sign that, these are probably going to be pretty damn good through all of the circuits. I've got a really itchy nose. Do not have an itchy nose while trying to drive a race car around a track. Very irritating. I had time to take a hand off controller and just about make that one work. Oh, don't lose it on a curb on the outside. Be aggressive with the curb on the inside. We'll get away with that. We had a busy first few laps. We have, for a couple, just sat in no man's land and not really been able to do much. We've not really lost ground to Longbow. We've not really gained ground. I might have lost a little bit there, though. Glad no one was close enough. Too much. That was too much on the curb, too much on the grass. Lost some time there. Won't be... It might actually be a personal best lap. Should have been faster than that. Okay. A good first race. 55.9 for me, 55.9 for Speed Beast, 56.0, 56.0, 56.2, 56.2, 54.5 from Hordes down in a 9th position, but stuck in traffic, unable to do anything about that. Oh, okay. I'm liking these cars a lot. I'm liking these cars a lot. And a solid second place to start for me. So, we are heading next to the Greendale Club Circuit with the field of minis. I think where we start on the grid is going to be important and bugger. I'm down in 11th. With the nature of this kind of racing, with how close the cars are going to be, how busy everything is going to be, starting down at the very back, it will be tough. Not necessarily entirely impossible, but it will be tough for me and Ninetails and so on to really work our way forward too much. And if you get, you've got Liam and Chris on the front row, if they can get away cleanly, not get involved in too many squabbles, they may well be able to just gap the field a little bit while we're all busy falling over one another for 10th or something. I've driven a little too hard into toe. I didn't too hard on the way in, but we will get a nice exit at least, which is something. We lose out to Ninetails, though, as we go very close to 3 wide through all that. I am just going to back off a little small bit. I think Hordes might have been unlucky and missed a checkpoint in all of that mess. Ninetails is eating fences. Not a healthy diet for a little mini. And that's going to dump Ninetails back behind me. Oh, Stevie got in the wall. That's caused chaos. Yeah, the cobblestone wall kills all of your momentum. That was, well, I tried to go around the outside, didn't work. We're going to get hung out to dry by everybody. Although we have got a half-decent run on to the back straight here. If we can do anything about it, possibly. I need some slipstream. Come on, maybe. Just a little bits of slipstream would be good here. Little bits of slipstream are good, and it's just about going to be enough to see us pass Speed Beast on the run down towards this first corner. Speed Beast is going to have a dive. I'm trying to just keep the Mini in check. No big Larry sideways moments. Carry momentum on the outside of turn 1. We might be able to get Stevie here. I think we probably will. And there we go. We're up to 8th place. Okay. I mean, of course you want more positions, and if we were to have a hope of winning, you would have to jump probably more cars early on. However, it's not the worst start imaginable, all things considered. If we can just kind of latch onto the back of Ninetails and follow through the field, that's probably a good idea. Longbow gets a really big slide. We're going to do the latch onto the back of Ninetails and follow through the field. Oh, Ninetails is out wide. Oh, it's 3 wide now. Wanted to start finish straight. I've got no one to do any of that helpful slipstreaming stuff with. Bugger. Oh, these are good fun. I mean, this is what we were wanting with this sort of vehicle. You were wanting the fast, frantic racing, lots of changes for position and all of that kind of thing. It's very much like the actual event. I've got a big slide into turn 1. Ninetails is going to go past. Can Ninetails hold this on the exit? I'm not actually sure. There was a lot of speed on the way in. Not so much speed on the exit. Oh, we're going to have to yield, I think. I'm not giving up. Oh, Longbow's trying to buy into this one as well. It's not helping us get towards the front of the field particularly well. It is fun, though. That is the difference. Oh, chuck it through there, almost ending up missing the checkpoint. We slither our way through the next corners. Can we get up to this 4th, 5th place scrap? That is the question. I mean, possibly, if me and Ninetails don't fight each other too much, as Ninetails is making Rallycross Mini over there. We will, as Ninetails threw it in with a lot of speed, we'll be slow on the exit. We have a good run and we have the slipstream. Although Ninetails has slipstream, I guess, from Danger Man as well. Slipstream, you know, it's not GTA 5 levels, although it is surprisingly noticeable with these minis, perhaps more so than quite a few vehicles I have driven on Forza, well, Horizon 4 certainly. It's only a smidge, but only takes a smidge to be able to draw alongside and get a pass done. When you're in identical cars, a little bit of help is better than none. Danger Man is going to be out wide, unfortunately for me. Yeah, I was too committed. I'm gonna lose the back of Ninetales here. That's annoying. I was committed to that line and I couldn't do anything. Danger Man was slow. I had all of the speed, but I just can't get. I can't clear the traffic. I'm quick, it seems, around this circuit, but yeah, this is all gone horribly wrong for me. We're gonna run out of time. Ninetales has done a pretty good job. Get up to fifth. It is. Yeah, if I could have got past, if I could have snuck past as well, all at the same time, would have been absolutely wonderful, but we could not. Longbow has fallen back a little bit. Actually, I say surprise, may have been a mistake at some point on that lap. Kind of surprise wasn't right behind us while we were fighting up towards turn 1. Now I do have that inside line. We are going to park it on the middle of the corner, and that will put me up into a 6th position. Now, can I do anything about the group ahead? Oh, what the hell did I hit? I mean, okay, I forget about dealing with the cars ahead of us. I want to know why my car suddenly got tipped sideways. That is really weird. I mean, it looked like I hit a curb, but there was nothing there to hit. Something just spat my car sideways. Well, unfortunately for me, well, that's that. I don't think it would have mattered really anyway. You see the top 5 all fighting their way towards the finish line. Looks like Liam is going to take the victory from Chris, Gliska, Scotty and Ninetales. We have a weird moment on the final lap, although I was a little too far back anyway from earlier on. Yeah, that's a... That's a fun vehicle, mad racing. I'm not too disappointed with how far we got back up through the fields, all things considered. So we're going to finally head to a street circuit. The Prince's Street Garden Circuit for the Minis should be a... Oh, I'm down at 11th again. I mean, Ninetales on the back row of the grid is determined to make us overtake everyone. This is a fun circuit. There are some street furniture potential issues. The outside of the first hairpin is always a concern. I love the 2 street circuits that you have with Horizon 4. They are both both very good tracks. There we go. I'll get the sentence the right way round eventually. However, street furniture is going to be mean to the Mini. There is no doubt about that. Not such a good start for me, but I think that was because I was momentarily held on the grid, which means we might be able to cheese a position. It's just Forza being Forza, really. I mean, it does also hopefully work in our favour as far as we will be behind the chaos when the chaos occurs, rather than being in the chaos. So, as Liam has escaped a checkpoint early on, we are 3 wide at the first time of asking. Through the hairpin. In fact, Ninetales has had an absolutely blinding start. Well done for managing to make it through all of that and getting away. Yeah, if you can get that brilliant start, and while everyone was scrapping out wide, sneak past, well, half the field, then that's what you want to do, really. We're going to sneak past a Longbow. I'm going to try and get Stevie down here, but I know that's a risk. That's a tough place to get overtakes worked. Stevie gets a huge slide. Of course, front-wheel drive Mini starts going wrong, put your foot down. Well, so it starts going wrong. Starts oversteering wrong, put your foot down. It'll kind of sort itself out. It'll stop oversteering at least. You might understeer into a wall, but it'll stop oversteering. The leaders were side by side through all of that. Ninetales is up to 4th. I mean, from 11th to 7th is not a bad start whatsoever. I can't complain too much about that. It's just not quite as good as 12th to 4th. We would have loved to have done... Oh, I have a feeling Blakey may have had a controller disconnect. Judging by the fact that it just pinged up with in-pause menu or missed a checkpoint, one or the other there. That's unlucky. It is another position for me. Unlucky for... no, it's just a full-on disconnection for Blakey. There we go. That's not what you want. Yeah, this is a big pack of... It's a big pack of Minis for the lead this time around. I'm hoping if they can stay fighting like that, it might become 6 of us for the lead. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to do everything I can to try and join what looks like a rather fun A rather exciting battle. Mind the street furniture through there. Scotty's out very wide towards the wall. You've got to be careful running wide, that wide. There are little steps, there are little bits of the building that pop out that can get you caught. You can get snagged on. We carry speed through turn 1. Not really got anywhere to go, though, through this next section. Oh, we've got a car behind us. Oh, God. Ninetales got in trouble through there. I don't know whether they got stuck on a wall or got hordes for company now while we've all been busy fighting. No, don't drop street lights on us. Traffic lights, furniture, nightmares. Just don't stop dropping it on my car. Damn it, now Scotty's got up to second while we were scrabbling around with the traffic light. Yeah, that is the street, that is the bin and the traffic light there are the thing that screw you over on this track so many times. It's caught out me, caught out other cars. You just lose all your momentum. Gliska has got that little bit of free air at the moment. See, that traffic light there doesn't tend to really slow you down. It's just the exit of the hairpin is the one that gets you. Speed Beast got a little bit slowed down by that final corner one. We will be past, I hope, and we're just going to take a little bit of a diagonal line to the inside just to dissuade an overtaking attempt. I think Hordes has made its way up to 4th. More street furniture, this time for Scotty. I've got a very good run up towards the hairpin. I will have a go here because I do not want to... Yeah, we'll have a go there. Park it on the apex. That's nicely done. I didn't mean to drop the traffic light, but we clipped it on the way through. Now Scotty's got to worry about Hordes. Can Scotty keep Hordes busy? Will I have enough time and enough pace to chase down Gliska by the end of the race? Oh, we brushed the wall. Hordes might have enough pace to chase down both of us. It's going to be, can I get Gliska before Hordes gets me? That's the real question here. Chuck the car through. It is a great car to throw around this. It's a very chuckable car. I lost a little bit of momentum on the lamppost. I'm going to be in trouble for the next couple of laps. Really want to catch up to the green. I want to catch up to the green Mini and hope that one slows down Hordes enough, because I think I'm going to... I think the answer to the question of who's going to catch who first, it's going to be Hordes catching me. I'm under immense pressure now. Though Gliska was a little slow up the hill as well. We're going to have to go defensive through here. Don't leave any space. Gliska's a little wide of that apex. Oh, it's going to be a 4-car battle for the lead in no time. This final lap is going to be, well, either amazing or end in a big crash, which is entertainment of one variety or another. Oh, Gliska was a bit slow through there. Hordes got caught out by me having to be very early on the brake. I do apologise, not intentionally brake checking Hordes. There's just not quite enough space to fit the car alongside as we bounce our way around the penultimate corner. I wanted to carry a lot of speed through there. Gliska was a bit slow. Oh, no, street furniture. Why? I'm going to lose out to Hordes. Unfortunately for me, in trying to stick... Oh, it's 3 wide into turn 1. That was, yeah, never likely to work. That was a little ambitious. I mean, I was turning in, not realising there was a lime green car having a massive dive up the inside. Hordes has chucked it up the inside at the hairpin. However, will he be slow on the exit? Not slow enough. Gliska still fighting it. Oh, the Minis, what is it? It's 5 of us. 5 of us are within a second here on the final lap. Now, last lap around, I was pretty fast through, or wanted to be fast through here. Just couldn't quite make it work. We're going to be sideways through the penultimate corner. We might end up losing out to Gliska here. I'm going to try and run it wide. It's too wide for me. I'm going to lose second. In the end, Ninetales will get 4th. Ah, good race. That was a bloody good race. Ah, the Hordes was immensely fast with that Mini. I could not fend off. If we'd managed to get to the lead, I think Hordes might have been slowed down just long enough. But I couldn't get to the lead quick enough. What a battle. What a battle we had indeed. In fact, Stevie got a very fast lap further back, the 59.4, as did Liam. I guess running in that clean air can be very, very helpful indeed. Well, as hoped, / I guess a little bit expected, the Minis were brilliant. I highly recommend, if you haven't seen the Mini Miglas, the real-life racing series, do watch it, especially the Thruxton round this year. They were fantastic fun. I'm sure many circuits that they go around are absolutely amazing. And this replica version, if you like, we have going on in Horizon 4, equally entertaining. You can have a go with these cars. They can be found, the tune can be found on Reglis's storefront. Yeah, I recommend giving it a try. There is a lot of fun to be had. I think that's the rare Firebird as well of one. I think so. I think it's a 73. A very, very good day all round. I mean, I'll take a Firebird any day of the week, but I think a very good day all around. That is going to be it for this video, though. Thank you all very much for watching, and of course, thank you to Gliska for building this fantastic little car. Until next time, a goodbye.